She's a powerhouse, a legend, a voice that can move mountains. From her early days in Chicago to becoming the queen of funk, Chaka Khan has left an indelible mark on music history. Her journey has been filled with triumph, struggle, reinvention, and resilience. But how did she rise to fame? What challenges did she face? And what makes her legacy so powerful? Join us as we explore the remarkable life of Chaka Khan, a woman whose voice defined generations and continues to inspire millions around the world. Chaka Khan was born Yvette Marie Stevens on March 23, 1953, in Chicago, Illinois. She was raised in an environment filled with music and culture. Her family was deeply rooted in jazz and soul, which would ultimately shape her musical destiny. Her mother, an active member of the church choir, recognized her daughter's musical potential early on. Growing up in Chicago's vibrant South Side, Chaka's childhood was influenced by the city's rich blues and jazz traditions, but her path to fame wasn't a straight line. As a teenager, she spent her time singing in local bands and performing in various venues, honing the skills that would soon make her a household name. It wasn't long before Chaka moved to New York City in the early 1970s, where she joined the band Rufus. It was with Rufus that Chaka would eventually find her voice in the music industry. In 1973, Chaka Khan joined Rufus, a funk and R&B band that was on the rise. She quickly became the band's lead vocalist, and her powerful voice captivated listeners. The band's sound blended elements of funk, jazz, and soul, with Chaka's electrifying vocals at the center of it all. Rufus achieved its first big hit with Tell Me Something Good in 1974. Written by Stevie Wonder, the song became a classic and earned the band a Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal. This success solidified Chaka's place in the music world, but it was just the beginning. While Rufus continued to achieve success, Chaka Khan was ready to carve out her own path. In 1978, she released her debut solo album, Chaka. The album featured a mix of R&B, funk, and soul, and showcased her exceptional vocal range and unique style. The standout track from this album was I'm Every Woman, a song that would go on to become one of her signature hits. Written by the legendary Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards of Chic, the song was an instant hit and became a feminist anthem, showcasing Chaka's powerful voice and empowering lyrics. But it didn't stop there. Chaka Khan's career was on fire in the late 70s and early 80s, with hits like Ain't Nobody, Through the Fire, and I Feel For You. Her ability to seamlessly transition between genres, funk, pop, R&B, and soul, earned her a massive following and several Grammy Awards. Like many successful artists, Chaka's journey was not without its challenges. Her personal life faced struggles, including battles with addiction and heartbreak. But even in the face of adversity, Chaka Khan's resilience shone through. In the 1980s, Chaka faced a difficult period, dealing with the pressures of fame and her personal battles. Despite this, she continued to create music and inspire her fans with her honesty and vulnerability. One of her most iconic moments came in 1984 when she released I Feel For You. The album, produced by the legendary Prince, was a commercial and critical success, and the title track became one of her biggest hits to date. Chaka Khan's willingness to be open about her struggles gave her fans a sense of connection to her, solidifying her place as not just a musical icon, but a role model for strength and perseverance.
All that. But she went to rehab, right? I went to 3 rehabs. Jesus Christ. So would you say that ultimately it is within you to overcome all this stuff?
Absolutely.
And that rehabs are...
It comes down to you. Well, yeah, it absolutely comes down to you. However, when rehabs, I think, do come in,
I think it makes you stop.
help you to just a full stop.
Yeah.
And that is what the emotional thing that we get with the drugs or whatever is we can't do alone. So you do need some place to go where you're not looking at the same stuff you're looking at when you're getting messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing the same people that you're seeing when you're getting messed up.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be somewhere. So I did go to a really good place.
Hey, it's crazy about social media, right? Because whenever we were going through whatever we were going through, and I say we, there was no, there was no cell phones.
No.
There was no paparazzi.
No.
There was no TMZ to follow you around and put you on black.
We were very private about it,
Yeah.
It was at somebody's house and we knew very well. It wasn't
Right.
a crowd of people. It
Only
wasn't
the
in a
people in
club.
Oakland know about my escapades.
Oh boy.
When I got pregnant with my daughter, my first child, I was 20, and Otis Smith said to me, and I told him I was pregnant, he said, how the hell am I gonna make a fucking star out of you if you're gonna be having babies? I said, let me tell you something. I'm going to be a star with or without you, with a baby or without a baby. Any way I come, I'm gonna be all right. There's no reason why I shouldn't be making as much money on tours as the Rolling Stones. There's no reason why I shouldn't be. But I'm not. There's no way that we are seen as equals in this game. Period. With the guys. Okay, forget about it. You just have to go through them. You know what I'm saying? You just have to just go through them to get what you want. I had to fight for that. I mean, I used to keep my band in check, If they started out a song on stage and I didn't like the intro, I would just say, stop. Say, stop everything. We're gonna do this song over again. In front of the audience, I do that. I had to remind them, who the boss was. You have to be very meticulous about what is yours and what you want for it. Because I am. Very strong, opinionated, ass-kicking woman. So I took my power back.
Despite the ups and downs, Chaka Khan never slowed down. In the 90s and beyond, she continued to evolve as an artist, releasing more albums, performing live, and collaborating with other artists. Her contributions to music remained undeniable, and she was recognized as one of the most influential vocalists of all time. Chaka Khan's influence extended beyond the recording studio. She became a sought-after collaborator for many top artists, including Whitney Houston, Mary J. Blige, and Kanye West. Her ability to blend her unique style with contemporary sounds made her a constant presence in the music industry. In 2003, Chaka Khan was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, and she has continued to perform and inspire audiences around the world. Through it all, she remained true to herself, her music, and her fans.
Miss Chaka Khan, y'all give it up. Come on, put 'em up, put 'em up. Come on, ladies. All you divas out there. You sing, you sing, you sing. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, do it naturally.
And so I love you so much. This is your night. This is your night. One thing, bear with me. I used to be called Rufus. How many of y'all remember the band Rufus? Well, I brought Rufus with me tonight. This is the man that pretty much started the group. He was my guitar player. We played guitar. We wrote great songs together.
Let me rock it, that's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, cause I feel for you. Chaka Khan, what you say, what you wanna do? You can feel for me the way I feel for you. Chaka Khan, let me tell you what I wanna do. I wanna love you, wanna hug you, wanna squeeze you too. Let me take you in my arms, never take it with my time, Chaka. Cause you know that I know how to keep you warm, Chaka. I'll make it more than just a physical dream. But let me rock you, Chaka, let me make you wanna scream.
Chaka Khan's legacy is more than just her incredible voice. It's her impact on music, culture, and society. She revolutionized the sound of funk, soul, and R&B, and her music continues to resonate with listeners of all ages. Her timeless classics, such as I'm Every Woman, Ain't Nobody, and Through the Fire, remain staples of the genre and continue to inspire generations of musicians and fans alike. Chaka Khan's influence also extends beyond music. She has used her platform to advocate for causes like women's rights, mental health awareness, and support for the arts. Through her authenticity, resilience, and creativity, Chaka Khan has become not only a musical legend, but a symbol of strength and empowerment. From her early years in Chicago to her rise as a global superstar, Chaka Khan's life story is one of resilience, talent, and passion. As we look back on her incredible career, we can only be in awe of the mark she has left on the music industry. She is, and always will be, the Queen of Funk. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Chaka Khan's life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing stories of legendary artists. See you next time.